Hi, hello, my drama darlings. No? You're saying no? I thought that was the best one yet. I saw an eye roll. You went.
I didn't roll.
Oh, they rolled out of your head. Okay. Hello, my drama fans, drama darlings. I'm Kate, your drama date. This is Here for the Drama, and we're doing Endeavour on Masterpiece. It's a mystery drama. This is episode 2. We're going to talk about so many layers to this episode. So I'll just kind of do a general summary of this one. Let me figure out. We're going to start. It always starts with a body. Then come the questions. That's where I come in. That's the line that starts out this episode. And producer Andrew was making fun of me for talking casually about murder and bodies, but they did it themselves in this episode. The crazy thing about this is that there's a show within a show. The cast of this detective program called Jolly for Short is filming in town. And so they start out by Detective Thursday is watching this program, and it all gets woven into the storyline. It's wild, it's crazy. I'm going on much too long about that. So the murders of Mickey Flood and Andrew Lewis are still being investigated. The names in this are wild. Like the show within a show is Jolly for Short because the detective's name is Jolly on Jollyfint. I'm not even joking, it's wild. Jolly for Short, that's what he says. Yeah. If that's not a made-up name, I don't know what it is. Jolly on Jollyfont. So Morse and his team have 3 more murders to solve this episode, and we find that Morse has kind of harkened back to old cases, kind of revisiting them, becomes a little bit obsessed. One of those cases that he's sort of become obsessed with again is the Blenheim Vale child abuse scandal and the disappearance of Brenda Lewis and Joe Landisman. Meantime, there's this group of crazy A Clockwork Orange type gang, privileged Oxford brats that are running around wreaking havoc all over Oxford, and they are stealing cars, causing damage. It escalates, they're beating up vagrants, there's a murder, it gets wild. So with all this corruption and this scandal at the boys' home, and we wonder how far up the chain this goes, and then alongside that storyline of these sort of privileged frat bros at Oxford, I think what this last episode, the final episode of the series, is going to come down to is sort of law versus corruption, good versus evil, but in a way that it's the working class versus the privileged. We see Bright, Morris, and Thursday kind of teaming up together, which, Bright especially was always at odds. He was kind of the company man, but we see him kind of take a turn this episode. And so they're all teaming up, trying to fight this privileged class, this upper echelon that seems to be untouchable by the law. So I'm so excited to see how they're going to wrap up this series. Again, there's all of these layers, moving parts, loose ends. How will they tie it up? And on a personal note, on a personal side of Endeavour Morse's life, we also saw that Joan Thursday contacts him, and you see her sort of maybe questioning her impending marriage to Jim Strange. I'm telling you, the names in this series are wild. So she seems to be questioning her impending marriage. She actually calls Morse for a date. So that's also something, all these cases and loose ends gonna get wrapped up, but what about the case of Morse's heart? And also Thursday put in for a transfer. His BFF mentor put in for a transfer, and of course Morse is stoic and says, oh, that's good for you and the family, but he's gonna be all alone. Unless perhaps, maybe he's gonna join the family. I don't know, it's crazy, we'll see. But anyway, Let me know what you think. There's a lot to dish about, so please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, subscribe, and always tune in next week, Sunday, July 2nd at 9 p.m. for the finale, series finale of Endeavour. So next week you should absolutely join us. I'm gonna bring in a special guest because he's a Endeavour superfan. Yeah, i.e. nerd. And of course, come right back here for the drama. Darling.